Well, I said, Warden, 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 won't you break that lock and key? Folks, irony, as thick as chocolate. Here we are in the middle of editing and producing our False Accusations 101, demonstrating that the film was ignored and that they found me guilty based upon liars' testimony which did not reconcile the film. In the Sunday News, unbelievable, here it is. Lancaster City is putting 165 cameras all over the city. And last week a murderer was convicted based on film from one camera that was already in place. 165 cameras will be watching you, citizens, but no cameras are allowed in the courts to observe the crimes committed there. Why not? Why are you subject to being filmed anytime you walk the streets of Lancaster City? But the courts of Lancaster are protected, and all the little dirty dealings they do are in darkness. An additional little twist of humor here states in the article, Lancaster will probably be the leading community in the nation in terms of the percentage of the city covered by cameras. Captain Palmer, who we've been involved with in Lancaster City Police, says saves countless hours of investigation. Craig Stedman, now the camera can be the witness. Quote, I have seen in court where someone who seems to be telling the absolute truth, but the cameras tell a different story, said Stedman. It's difficult to change what's on that tape. No, but it's not hard to ignore it, is it, Craig? Wow. To be quite frank with you, I wasn't a big fan of cameras not too many years ago, said Mayor Gray, a former defense attorney. But seeing them now from my mayoral perspective, they're not only deterring crime, they're solving crimes. I think it would be a good idea for the state to take a more active role. Hey, Rick, let's get cameras everywhere, except where your cops are. In the police station. Let's not film that. Quote here, there's no expectation of privacy in a public place. Well, tell that to all the people who threaten to arrest me when I'm filming them in public. Scott Martin. They're already in Manheim Borough, and there's talk of expanding it into other areas. Martin is a big supporter of the cameras. I came from an environment that utilizes them, and you can look back and see what happened, he said. Once people know they're there, you get behavioral modification. Yeah, well, let's get some behavioral modification of some judges and a district attorney and some lawyers. The coalition on our board is especially grateful to the county commissioners and Mayor Rick Gray, the very people who fight my filming at all junctures are the same people who have pushed forth 165 cameras to watch everybody else. Tisk, tisk, tisk. What's good for the goose is not good for the gander in Lancaster. Cameras in the courts in Pennsylvania. It's constitutional. The public is to be allowed to view all actions in the court. But they changed that. Now they operate in darkness. Read about it in the Sunday paper. I said, Warden, 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 won't you break that lock and key? Well, come along and mister, come on, set the poor boy free.